everyone. Welcome to the kickoff of The Power Within with M.E.K. I am M.E.K. and I am so glad that you guys are here, and thank you so much for watching. The Power Within has been something in the works for the past couple months, and I'm so excited to be doing our first video. So let me just introduce myself a little bit for those of you who don't know my background quite as well. I know some of you do, but like I said, my name's M.E.K. I'm 22 years old. I'm a singer, songwriter, entrepreneur, dreamer, lover of life, and I have a wonderful family. I have a husband, George, and my son, Lucas, who is 9.5 months old now. He's getting so big. And then I have 2 little dogs, Simba and Roxy. They're crazy. Roxy's a pug chihuahua and Simba is a border collie retriever, and they're really fun. So that's a little bit about my family, the crazy family that I'm so glad to be a part of. And then I wanted to just kind of give you a little intro to what this is all about. What is the power within? And why am I doing it? So for the past 2.5 years, approximately, I have been, and my husband and I have been on a journey. And by journey, I mean we have spent 2.5 years just studying, researching, plugging into success. Where does success come from? How do some people reach those incredible levels of success, and how come not everybody can attain it? And so we've been studying it. You know, we spend the majority of every day just diving into it, just learning about it. Why, learning from mentors and just really trying to get a grasp on what makes somebody's life successful. And we've learned a lot. We've learned so much that our lives have actually transformed in a lot of ways. And I'm not going to go into everything about us, but we've seen tremendous differences in our lives already. And our lives are still, our dreams are coming true, they're unfolding. And so now we feel obligated and excited and passionate about sharing what we've learned and sharing what we're still learning, because we're definitely still learning, and I don't think that the learning ever really stops. So it's just something I'm really passionate about talking about and learning about. So I wanted to contribute by having these weekly videos. We'll be posting them every single Sunday, and I'm going to be super committed to that, I promise. No matter where we are, if we're traveling or, we're going back and forth and doing a lot of things, but I want to be very consistent with these videos, because this is the most important part of what we do, is staying in tune to these laws that we're learning, into this information. So, like I said, every Sunday we'll be posting a video. So let me jump right into the message that I have for this week. I've noticed that the majority of society, and by the majority I mean 98%, have their priorities a little bit out of order. The priority that most people have is survival. And, survival as in going to a job every day that you might not enjoy, just so that you can stay on top of bills, keep food on the table, just get by. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. That's a very admirable thing, but I don't think that it's the way that we have to live. And, think back to when you were a little kid, maybe kindergarten, elementary school age, or even younger, when somebody would ask you, like your teacher might ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? What do you want to do? And I guarantee that our answer was not to, have a steady job with benefits and being able to pay the bills. I think we dreamed a little bit bigger than that. So, what happened to that? What happened to those bigger dreams? How come when we grow up and become responsible adults, why do those dreams have to stop? I think that it's something that we pick up through, we saw our parents do it, and our parents saw their parents, struggling, just getting by. So I think it's something that's just kind of being handed down to the generations, and I don't think that's the way it necessarily has to be, because there are people living their dreams. There are people who wake up every single day and choose how they want to live, and it is a choice. It is a choice, and I think the biggest part of the whole thing is realizing that it is a choice. And so what is it that you love doing? What is it that, if you could be anywhere doing anything, if you didn't have to work, if you had all the money in the world, you didn't have to worry about bills, you didn't have to worry about, all those little things that seem to tie us down, what would you be doing? And I believe that whatever that answer is, I believe that that is your calling. That's your purpose and the reason that you were sent here. I believe that we all have something to contribute. We all have a purpose. It's not just a select few of us who are meant to, live large and design our days whatever way we want to. I don't think that's for a select few. And, the scary thing is about life is that nobody's going to come and force you to do something. It's all up to you. And there are too many people who go through life and haven't, they never lived. They might hit age 75, 80 and then look back and realize, all those things that were inside of me never came to pass. And, so that's something that I want to be a part of changing. Even if it's just sparking a few people, or maybe, a few hundred people or 1,000 people, it doesn't really matter. As long as one person has that spark in them and realizes that they can achieve that dream and that passion, then that could be, something that potentially changes the world. This week, I want to challenge you guys to start dreaming again. Open up a notebook, open up, maybe a dream book that you had from years ago, and get back into that mode. Don't forget that you really can dream, and that those things are a part of you and they're important. So let's rock this week, you guys. And thank you so much, and I'll see you next week.